As WalkMe can be implemented on basically any kind of software. The licensing model consists really of two big key parts. On one side, are we talking about an external application or an external website used by your customers or your supplier or anyone external to your company? Or are we on the other hand talking about an internal application mainly used by your employees? So that are two key decisions to make at the beginning. So if we are talking about an external application, the licensing model is very simple and it really works on a price per monthly active user or average monthly active users on the application. So that is how the licensing model works for external applications. If we are talking about an internal application, there's three options. Typically, what we see is customers start with licensing for single applications. So a license for Salesforce or for SuccessFactors or for Microsoft. So a license model for a single application. In that case, the licenses are calculated based on a monthly price per user for that application. Very straightforward. Then a second option, if you want to go a little bit wider and you want to move away from a single application, you can opt for what we call a departmental license. So, for example, you can have a departmental license for all HR applications. So you might have your main HR system like Workday or SuccessFactors, but next to that, every HR department probably has lots of other applications that are in the landscape. So it might be Kronos for time tracking, might be ServiceNow for HR case management, and so on. In this case, we really look at the departmental licensing model. So that way we look at what is the highest number of users on your main application and you license for that. And on the other hand, you can have then an unlimited amount of applications within your department. So that is what we call a departmental DAP or a departmental licensing model. Of course, once you see the value and what it brings to your organization, I'm sure you want to take digital adoption to a strategic level. So at that point in time, you can really choose to have an ELA, an ELA, or an enterprise licensing model. So this will allow you to have WalkMe on top of an unlimited amount of applications. So not only on your big ones, but you can also use it on smaller ones for which an individual license might not make sense. So this way, with an enterprise licensing model, it's calculated on the number of employees you have, and for that you can then implement WalkMe on top of any application you like. Of course, from a pricing perspective, like most software companies, the price per user per month obviously decreases the more users you buy, the more applications there are, and of course as well the longer your contract commitment is. So if you want to get some ballpark figures, if you're thinking of implementing WalkMe and digital adoption for your organization, just contact me. I'm happy to be your sparring partner, happy to help you look at your business case and put your budget together for your internal approvals. So just contact me and I'm happy to chat.